Hi guys, it's Alex from knifepoint Gear, and today I want to quickly go over how to first assemble and also properly tension the blade to our ultralight backpacking saw. First thing you're going to want to do is take the tensioning line and feed it through the stainless end cap portion of the saw. This saw will only fit in one side of the saw. The back aluminum piece is actually made at a smaller diameter and the saw will not fit in that end. Now the first time that you thread this through, it might be sort of tricky because it's not going to be wound up yet, but this will get easier later on once the cord is wound up. So I'll go ahead and feed this through the stainless steel end portion, and then you're going to insert the cotter pin into the insert, making sure that the tensioning line is pulled back tightly against the cotter pin. Again, this will get easier and you won't have to worry about this once the cord is wound up. So it's not pinched anywhere along the collar, and we'll just feed that into the insert. Now this one actually came through nicely. Sometimes it's hard to get this through the first time, but again, once you wind it up, this will get easier. So next you're going to want a stick. We do not include a tensioning stick with the saw. I actually find it best to use a finger-sized hardwood stick that you just find off of the ground. And again, the best way to find what stick will work is to try and break it with one hand like so. And if you can't do that, it's usually strong enough to be used on the saw. So we'll go ahead and put our tensioning stick through the line, and then I always wind it clockwise just so I remember which way I wind it every time. It doesn't matter if you want to wind it counterclockwise, you can do whatever you want. Wind the saw up and tighten it down. You do not want this blade to wobble back and forth within the insert. If you feel any wobble there, then you need to tighten it more. If your stick breaks, then you need to find a stronger stick. It's really that simple. It's not super complicated. You want to get a decent amount of tension on this without cranking it down so much that you simply snap your stick in half. A nice tight tension on the line where there's no wobble in the blade, and you're going to be ready to go. Now to take the saw down, we simply reverse the process. What I find is that you don't want to completely unwind the tensioning line, and then you simply pull it out and the string will actually stay in a wound up state. This Dyneema line stays wound up fairly nicely, and it also makes it easier to thread it through the next time. It stays relatively straight and stiff, and you can feed it right through the saw like so. Now if you have any questions about the saw, don't hesitate to contact us and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.